My journey has taken me to some of the most extreme environments on Earth, but nothing quite prepares you for Meghalaya. They call it the Abode of Clouds, and the name is no exaggeration. From the moment I arrived, I was swallowed by a world painted in shades of grey and green. The air is thick, heavy with moisture you can almost taste. Clouds don't just hang in the sky here, they drift through the streets, wrap around the hills, and seep into the very fabric of life. It's like walking through a living, breathing entity. This isn't just weather, it's a constant companion, a presence that shapes everything. The rain in Meghalaya is a force of nature unlike any other. It's not a gentle drizzle or a passing storm. It's a relentless, powerful drumming that can last for days, even weeks. This is home to Mawsynram and Cherrapunji, two villages that compete for the title of the wettest place on the planet. Standing here, you feel the raw power of the monsoon. The sheer volume of water is staggering. Every surface is slick, every leaf drips with life, and the sound of falling water is the constant soundtrack to existence. Surviving here means understanding and respecting this immense power, learning to live with it, not against it. The first impression is one of overwhelming saturation. The landscape is a vibrant, almost fluorescent green, fed by the endless rain. The world feels ancient and primal, a lost kingdom where nature still holds absolute dominion. You can see how this environment has forged a unique spirit in its people. They don't just endure the rain, they have built their entire culture around it. Every detail of their lives, from their homes to their legends, is intertwined with the clouds and the water they bring. It's a powerful lesson in adaptation and resilience. This is a place that challenges your perspective. In most parts of the world, we see rain as an interruption, something to shelter from. Here, it is the lifeblood. It dictates the rhythm of the day, the growth of the forests, and the flow of the rivers. To truly understand Meghalaya, you have to embrace the dampness, feel the mist on your skin, and listen to the stories whispered by the falling rain. It's a sensory overload, an immersion into an ecosystem that operates on its own magnificent terms. My adventure here has just begun, but I can already feel its magic taking hold. Meghalaya's story is as rich and layered as its landscape. For a long time, this region was part of the larger state of Assam, but the people here have always had their own distinct identity, a fierce independence that runs deep in their veins. They fought for their own state, a place where their unique cultures could thrive. In 1972, their determination paid off, and Meghalaya was born. This history of resilience is a key part of what makes this land so special. It wasn't just a political change, it was the formal recognition of a people who had always been a nation unto themselves. The state is a beautiful mosaic of three major indigenous communities: the Garo, the Jaintia, and the Khasi. Each group has its own territory, its own language, and its own traditions. The Garo people inhabit the western hills, the Khasi people control the central highlands, and the Jaintia people reside in the eastern part of the state. While they share a common home in Meghalaya, their individual cultures are proudly preserved. This isn't a melting pot where differences dissolve. It's a tapestry where each thread remains distinct and vibrant, contributing to the strength of the whole. Traveling through these regions, you can feel the subtle shifts in culture. The languages change, the style of dress varies, and the local legends take on different forms. Yet, there is a unifying spirit that connects them all, a profound respect for nature and a strong sense of community. This cultural trio structure is the backbone of Meghalaya. It has allowed the people to maintain their ancient ways of life while navigating the challenges of the modern world. Their history is not just in books, it's alive in their festivals, their music, and their everyday interactions. Understanding this history is crucial to understanding the people. Their fight for autonomy wasn't just about drawing lines on a map, it was about preserving a way of life that is deeply connected to these hills and these clouds. The creation of Meghalaya ensured that the Garo, Jaintia, and Khasi peoples could continue to govern themselves according to their own ancestral laws and customs. It's a powerful story of self-determination, a testament to the strength of a people who knew who they were and fought to protect it for generations to come. One of the most incredible things about Meghalaya, particularly among the Khasi people, is its matrilineal society. This is a world turned upside down from what most of us know. Here, lineage and inheritance are passed down through the mother. The youngest daughter, known as the Kadu, inherits the ancestral property and is responsible for caring for her parents and any unmarried siblings. It's a system that places women at the very heart of the family and the community. This isn't just a symbolic role, it's a position of genuine power and responsibility. In this society, women are the pillars of the home and the economy. When a man marries, he often moves into his wife's home. Children take their mother's surname, a simple but profound statement of identity. This structure fosters a deep sense of security and respect for women. They are not just participants in society, they are its leaders. You see it everywhere, in the markets, in the shops, in the family homes. Women are making the decisions, managing the finances, and driving the community forward with a quiet strength and confidence that is truly inspiring. This system has a huge impact on daily life. Walking through a village, you see that the homes are owned by women, the businesses are run by women, and the continuity of the clan rests on their shoulders. It challenges our preconceived notions of gender roles. Here, it's completely natural for a woman to be the head of the household and the primary breadwinner. This doesn't mean men are powerless, their roles are just different. They contribute to the family and community, but the ultimate line of succession and authority flows through the female line. This matrilineal tradition is an ancient one, and it has created a society with a unique balance. It's a powerful example of how different cultures can structure themselves to create stability and respect. The strength of the Khasi women is palpable. They carry their responsibilities with grace and determination, nurturing their families and preserving their culture for the next generation. It's a remarkable system that proves there is more than one way to build a strong, successful society. It shows that true strength lies in balance and mutual respect. To truly feel the pulse of Meghalaya, you have to visit its local markets. These are not just places to buy and sell goods, they are vibrant social hubs where the community comes together. The markets are overwhelmingly run by women, a living display of the matrilineal society in action. They sit proudly behind their stalls, selling everything from fresh vegetables and exotic fruits to hand-woven textiles and bamboo crafts. Their confidence and business acumen are incredible. They negotiate with a smile, manage their finances with sharp minds, and keep the local economy humming along. Learning a few words in the local language is a sign of respect and opens up a world of connection. In the Khasi Hills, a simple greeting can make all the difference. Kublai, pronounced Kublai, is the universal word for hello, goodbye, and thank you. It's a beautiful, versatile word that carries a lot of warmth. When you say Kublai to a market vendor, their face often lights up. Another useful phrase is Kumnolong Ka, which means, how are you? These small efforts to speak their language show that you are not just a tourist, but someone who genuinely wants to understand their world. One of the most important cultural rituals you'll encounter is the chewing of kwai. It consists of a piece of areca nut, a smear of lime paste, and a fresh betel leaf to wrap it all up. Offering someone kwai is a profound gesture of friendship, hospitality, and respect. It's shared among friends, offered to guests, and used to seal agreements. The taste is incredibly strong, bitter, peppery, and astringent. It stains the mouth a deep red and gives a mild, stimulating effect. For an outsider, it's an acquired taste, but to refuse it would be a serious social misstep. Accepting and trying kwai is accepting a piece of their culture. The market is a sensory explosion. The air is filled with the smells of spices, fresh herbs, and fermented bamboo shoots. The sounds are a mix of chatter in the Khasi language, the chopping of vegetables, and the laughter of friends catching up. It's here that you see the real Meghalaya. You see the strength of the women, the importance of community, and the traditions that have been passed down for centuries. Trying the kwai, learning the greetings, and simply observing the flow of life in the market is a powerful lesson in cultural immersion. The people of Meghalaya have a genius for using what the land provides. Their connection to nature isn't just spiritual, it's intensely practical. One of the most surprising and important plants here is a type of grass used to make brooms. These aren't just any brooms. They are so high quality that they are exported all over India. The broom grass grows wild on the steep, rain-soaked slopes. Harvesting it is tough, dangerous work, but it's a vital source of income for many rural families. It's a perfect example of how local knowledge can turn a simple plant into a valuable economic resource. Bamboo is the ultimate survival tool in these hills. This versatile grass is used for everything. You see it in the construction of houses, where it forms walls and scaffolding. It's woven into strong, lightweight baskets that people use to carry everything from firewood to groceries on their backs. Local artisans craft incredible umbrellas, known as nup, using bamboo for the frame and broad leaves for the waterproof covering. These traditional umbrellas are incredibly effective and perfectly suited to the heavy rainfall. Bamboo is a sustainable, fast-growing resource that is the backbone of daily life and craftsmanship here. Beyond the practical, Meghalaya is home to some truly ancient and unique plant life. The forests are filled with rare orchids, medicinal herbs, and plants that have been here for millennia. In certain protected groves, you can find ancient cacti that have grown to incredible sizes, clinging to moss-covered trees. These are not desert plants, but species that have adapted to this incredibly wet environment. They stand as silent witnesses to the long history of this land, a reminder of the incredible biodiversity that flourishes in the constant rain and mist. Exploring the flora of Meghalaya is like stepping back in time. The sheer diversity is a botanist's dream. But for the local people, these plants are part of their pharmacy, their hardware store, and their kitchen. They know which leaves can heal a wound, which roots can be eaten, and which fibers are strong enough to build with. This deep, intimate knowledge of the plant world is a form of survival intelligence that has been honed over countless generations. It's a powerful reminder that nature provides everything we need, if only we have the wisdom to see it. The question everyone asks is, why does it rain so much in Meghalaya? The answer lies in a perfect storm of geography. The Khasi Hills, where Mawsynram and Cherrapunji are located, form a massive natural barrier. During the monsoon season, moisture-laden clouds sweep in from the warm Bay of Bengal. As these clouds travel over the plains of Bangladesh, they gather even more moisture. When they hit the steep south-facing slopes of the Khasi Hills, they are forced to rise rapidly. This rapid ascent causes them to cool and condense, dumping their colossal load of water directly onto this small area. This relentless rainfall has shaped the very land itself. The constant flow of water has carved deep gorges, created towering waterfalls, and sculpted one of the most dramatic landscapes on the planet. The soil is constantly being washed away, making traditional farming difficult. The people here have had to develop unique methods to cultivate their crops on the steep terraced slopes. The rain is both a creator and a destroyer, a force that gives life but also demands constant adaptation. It is the engine that drives this entire ecosystem, a powerful and awe-inspiring display of meteorology in action. Herein lies a startling paradox. This is one of the wettest places on Earth, yet it can suffer from severe water shortages. The problem is that the geology of the region doesn't allow the water to be stored. The ground is rocky and the slopes are steep, so the vast majority of the rainwater runs off almost immediately. It flows down the hills, forming powerful rivers that rush south into the plains of Bangladesh. While the monsoon season brings a deluge, the dry winter months can be surprisingly arid. Taps can run dry, and people may have to walk long distances to find clean drinking water. This irony highlights a critical survival challenge. Despite being surrounded by water for half the year, the people of Meghalaya must be incredibly resourceful to manage their water supply for the other half. They are developing rainwater harvesting systems and other techniques to capture and store the monsoon's bounty. It's a stark reminder that abundance doesn't automatically mean security. Managing resources is key to survival, whether you are in a desert or in the wettest place on Earth. The connection to Bangladesh is also crucial. The water that floods Meghalaya is the same water that nourishes the vast river deltas downstream. In a land that receives so much rain, water puts on a spectacular show. The waterfalls of Meghalaya are legendary, and they are at their most powerful during the monsoon. The Seven Sisters Falls, or Nohkalikai Falls, is a breathtaking sight. 7 distinct streams of water plunge over the limestone cliffs side by side, creating a majestic curtain of white against the green hills. Another giant is Nohkalikai Falls, the tallest plunge waterfall in India. It drops from a height of over 1,100 feet into a deep turquoise pool below. There's a tragic local legend behind its name, a story of a woman who leaped from the cliff, and the falls are said to be a reminder of her grief. These waterfalls are more than just beautiful scenery. They are a display of raw, untamed power. The roar of the water is deafening, and the spray creates a perpetual mist that hangs in the air. Standing before them, you feel incredibly small, humbled by the sheer force of nature. For the people who live here, these falls are part of their spiritual landscape, woven into their folklore and their sense of place. They are a constant reminder of the water that shapes their world, a source of both awe and respect. The energy they release is palpable, charging the very air you breathe. While the waterfalls are nature's creation, the living root bridges are a masterpiece of human ingenuity and partnership with nature. For centuries, the Khasi and Jaintia people have been training the roots of the rubber fig tree, Ficus elastica, to grow across rivers and gorges. They guide the young pliable roots through hollowed-out bamboo or betel nut trunks, directing them towards the opposite bank. Over a period of 15 to 30 years, the roots grow, strengthen, and intertwine, forming a solid, living bridge that is stronger than any wooden structure. These bridges are a testament to patience and long-term thinking. These bridges are not just relics, they are a vital part of the local infrastructure. People use them every day to get to their fields, visit neighboring villages, and transport goods. Unlike man-made bridges that rot and decay in the constant dampness, these living root bridges only get stronger over time. Some of the oldest bridges are over 500 years old and can support the weight of dozens of people at once. They are a perfect symbol of Meghalaya's philosophy. Don't fight nature, work with it. It's one of the most incredible examples of bioengineering I have ever seen, a true survival solution passed down through generations. Deep within the hills of Meghalaya lie some of the most pristine patches of forest left on Earth. These are the sacred groves, or Law Kintang. These ancient forests are protected not by fences or government laws, but by a powerful set of traditional rules and spiritual beliefs. The local communities believe that these forests are the dwelling place of spirits and deities. They are considered sacred, and there is one fundamental rule that everyone must obey. Nothing can be taken out of the forest. Not a single leaf, not a fallen branch, not even a stone. This simple but absolute rule has preserved these forests for thousands of years. They are living museums of biodiversity, home to an incredible array of rare plants, animals, and insects that have vanished from other parts of the region. To enter a sacred grove is to step into a different world. The air is cooler, the light is filtered through a dense canopy, and there is a profound sense of peace and reverence. The elders of the village act as guardians of the grove, ensuring that the ancient traditions are respected by all who enter. The rituals associated with the sacred groves are deeply ingrained in the culture. They are performed to appease the spirits, to ask for a good harvest, or to seek protection for the community. These traditions reinforce the sacredness of the forest and remind each generation of their duty to protect it. Breaking the rules is believed to bring misfortune, or the wrath of the spirits, a powerful deterrent that has proven more effective than any modern conservation law. This spiritual connection to the land is the ultimate form of environmental protection. My journey through Meghalaya has been an incredible lesson in the harmony between humanity and nature. From the matrilineal society that empowers women to the living bridges that grow stronger with time, this land offers a different model for how to live. The people here have not conquered nature, they have become part of it. The sacred forests are the ultimate expression of this relationship, a place where respect and reverence have created a sanctuary for life. Meghalaya is more than just the abode of clouds, it is an abode of wisdom, a place that teaches us that the best way to survive is to protect the world that sustains us.